Alright guys, so welcome back once again to another catfishing video. I know, it's a lot of them now, but since last video I have caught more catfish. I did catch 2 more trophies actually in the same day. And I also FJ'd on a possible trophy, or I'm pretty sure it was a trophy. It would have been a smaller trophy, but I still FJ'd on it, so we are going to take a look at that. If you are only watching this video to see the trophies, I will put the timestamps of the trophies on the screen right now, so you can just click forward to those. That is fine if you just want to see the trophies. But if you want to see the rest, then stick with me, because I am about to go to the spot and start fishing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I will most likely make more, because I will fish catfish no matter what. So probably just gonna start making videos out of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get to the spot. There we go. First catfish, just quickly on the first cast. I was a little worried because I came to the spot pretty late, but still enough time to catch some cats. But I think it's about time for me to show the clips of the things that I've got the past couple days. So I think we should probably start off with showing off the trophy cats, because those are the most interesting. So I guess I could cue those right now. That's that was a very easy fight there. I don't even know what happened there, but didn't even think it was trophy. But hey, that's another trophy. GG. Think so. Yeah, I hope not. That's trophy. What? So toxic. There he is. Oppa! Very nice, very nice. And yeah, they were not the biggest ones, so I'm not too something. I don't know. I was gonna say something very smart, but that just completely lost my mind. But yeah, they weren't the most interesting thing ever, but at least they are trophies, and it was pretty cool that I caught 2 of them that closely to each other, because I think they were 2 hours apart or something like that, maybe 3 hours. So pretty good to get those. Then I also had another cat yesterday, which I think was like 90 something kilo, 96 maybe, which I'll probably have that clip playing in the background while I'm speaking right now, but still not a trophy, not what we're going after. Even if it was a minimum weight trophy, it wouldn't have been that much different, except it would have given me 1,000 silver. But yeah, there has not really been that much more interesting that has happened other than those two. I have seen a lot of trophies come out from this spot, and I have also caught a lot of them. But there hasn't been that many big ones from what I've seen. Like most of the ones that I've seen have been like 120 kilo or less. So I don't know. Hopefully one of these it's just gonna bite and it's just gonna be way bigger than the rest, which we are waiting for. And another thing I was going to check is jigging rig, the amount of fish that we have. The first trophy that we caught last video, so I would count that trophy as the official start of the grind. We had 2,650 fish on jigging rig. We are now at 3,042, so I'm probably gonna do some calculations later. I'm bad at math, so it's gonna be up on the screen how many cats we are onto the grind, how many cats we've got so far. And yeah, haven't really been on this grind for too long. We're already, what is it, 4 or 5 trophies in, so very good. But I'm just gonna continue fishing and hopefully we can catch some more fish. There we go, another one, a bit very close to me, which is good because then I can just pump and get it in super quickly. Something that I have noticed, and some of the other guys have noticed as well, is the temperature on October is very high. This day it's not that bad, it's 23, so it's kind of one of the colder days that it's been for like the past 2 days. It's been very hot the past 2 days, and I don't know if that has affected the catfish in any way. I feel like it has. I can't explain what's different, but I feel like something is just different if it is just less amount of fish or something like that, because I feel like I very consistently got 10 fish or 10 catfish a night before the temperature did this than I do now, because now I feel like I get usually 5 or 7, sometimes I do still get 10, but not as consistent as I used to. But don't know if the trophy chance has really changed anything. I've seen a lot of trophies get caught first of all, and I've also seen a lot of like 90 kilo catfish being caught as well. So the big ones are still biting, which is all that I care about. I don't really care about how many catfish I catch. If I can catch 1 catfish a night, then that's a trophy. That's more than enough for me. So yeah, not really much more to it than that, but we are now at 3 chest-sized catfish, so only need 2 more and then we will relog, which might be a little too late for a relog, but we'll see what we can do. We might just go from the shore so that it's going to be quicker to get to the spot. There we go. Another catfish on, which this one is holding for some reason. Always fun when the catfish decide to hold, because that just makes it so I can't really do anything, because this one is heavy enough to where if I just kept reeling right there, I would have reeled through lock. So not the best situation to be in, but at least we're going to get him in now when he stops. But I have decided now that I'm probably going to go from the shore spot after this, which I will show you where it is here in a second. I have to land this fish and then the 5th fish as well, and then I will show you where it's at, or where it's at. And I also just want to cover some gear thing, because I know a lot of people, I've had multiple people ask about what gear you can use and stuff like that for catfish, what is needed for at least spin fishing, which I could cover both spin and bottom here quickly because it's not going to take that long. But let's start off with this guy, 48, so biggest one of the night at least. But what I use, this is like the end game setup, I guess you could say, for jigging cats, is of course Ultima, the biggest one. Bori 20 is, in my opinion, the best catfishing reel that you can currently buy. It used to be the, what is it called? The Tonger. It used to be the Tonger, but ever since they reworked it and made the new Tonger, it's not the best anymore. The new Tonger sucks. Don't buy it. It wears super quick. It doesn't have good casting weight. It doesn't really have good anything. So it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Of course, 142 kg line, 136 kg leader, and then I use the 5-aught jig head that is 60 grams, and of course then just the lure that is active at the time. Then we can go over to the Barracuda setup, which I do have. Here we go. This used to be the meta reel very long time ago. It isn't anymore, so don't buy this. The best one to buy now is the Taiga C30, I would probably say. If you want a beginner-ish setup, get the Taiga C30, because that one is good enough to fish for these guys. Then what you want is, if I have, 84 kg line. No, new, never mind. It used to be 84 kg line. Now what you should use is 110 kg line, and then use a leader that is 91 kilo. I don't have one of those because I haven't used this beginner setup in a long time. And then the rest is the same, just same jig and same lure. Then if we go into bottom fishing, it is just as simple. Of course, the Ultimas you can use for tuna, but it is going to be a little more annoying because you have to straight rod and so on and so forth. Then what I use, which once again, on bottom fishing, I feel like it's way more preference on what you like. I like to use 110 kg line, no leader, with a 4-aught hook, and then of course the bait fish that is active. So something like this is the one. You can go 84 kilo line, you can even go down to as low as 74 kg line if you want to, if you don't really feel comfortable straight rodding and such things. You will be able to land the same amount of fish. You can land the blue tags on 74 kilo line and everything like that. So line is kind of preference. As long as you use over 74 kilo, you will not have that much of an issue. Of course, Venga I probably said, and then TI of course. And that's kind of it. There's not really that much more to it when it comes to catfish. They are pretty simple fish, and the rigs aren't that complicated. I haven't really fished the bottom fishing run, which there's one going right now, so I could, but as you guys saw, my TIs are kinda fucked, so I don't want to use them too much unless I really have to. And I do also like jigging more than I do like bottom fishing for cats for some reason. I find it more fun. But eventually I will make a little bit of a guide maybe, or something like that, on how I use the bottom rods for straight rodding and such, because with spinning fishing there's not really that much to it. It's just hook the fish, get on top of the fish, lift the fish. Absolutely on this setup, because a lot of the time they don't even pull lock. So yeah, all we need now is one more fish, and then we are going to go to the shore spot, which is getting very late now, so I think this is going to be one of those nights where we don't really get that much, but still good enough. We made some money and we did catch some catfish, so let's just wait for catfish number 5, and then we will get back to the spot again, but from shore. Alright, so the catfish just did not want to exist, apparently. I caught 4, and then after that, bite rate died, so I thought, since we were talking about setups and like how to do things, might as well just go to the cat spot, which is, or the bottom fishing spot for cats, which is right here at 51. So just gonna quickly throw these things out, and hopefully I can hook one, just so I can kind of show you how to do it. It's nothing too advanced, honestly. Most people that are watching this probably knows by now, but for those of you that don't know, I will show it to you. So start off by just getting all those reels out, and then let's just wait for a fish, and hopefully we can get one quickly so I can show you guys. Right, there we go. Looks like we have a fish on, and a catfish at that. Let's just test the weight to see how heavy he is. He's not heavy at all, so this is a good one to show on. But if you guys look at the tension bar right there, down at the bottom of the screen, if I have tension like this, the tension is very low when I walk back. If I put my rod up, that tension jumps. So basically, when you want to fight catfish, all you want to do is just have your rod pointed at the fish so that the tension is low, and then you can very easily walk them back, absolutely, when they're smaller than this. You can, with 110 line, walk back on smaller trophy cats, for example, like 110, I think, are pretty easy. Even that you can do. What are you? Are you heavy? You're a little heavier, but still not that heavy. But like I said, when you want to get these guys, instead of walking back like this with your rod bent, you can have it pointed down so tension is lower, and then just hold shift and sprint back. And these fish that aren't that big are super easy to land. You can just kind of walk back, boom, they're on shore. Then you can run up, and it's a 30 kilo fish, just like that. Very easy, very quick and easy. I don't really know what more to explain than that, if I'm honest. I am not the best when it comes to explaining what I do. I just kind of do shit, and then it works out. But maybe that helped some of you. If it did, good. If it didn't, that's completely fine. I understand that I'm not the best at guides. There is probably countless guides out there on how to straight rod, how to fight catfish. Go watch one of those. I'm not the guy for it. I'm good at doing it, not good at showing it. So, don't really know what more than that we can do. We're probably going to sit at this spot just a little more, just to see if we can maybe catch one more, because they usually bite up until like 8, 9. So, maybe we can get one more chat size catfish just to get the extra money, and then we will go back to the spot and probably wrap up, since I've showed and said everything that I wanted to say so far. So very, very good. This video again is gonna be kind of short, because it went too quickly, you know. Usually for these grinding videos I can show the highlights off of like multiple weeks of me playing, because, you know, it takes a while to get the things usually that I want. But this time around, I think the day after the video, I just ripped out 2 trophies instantly. So I don't know what to say, man. It just is what it is. I just catch trophies left and right at this point, I feels like. But hopefully next time it's gonna be a little longer. Maybe have some more trophies in it. We will see. And speaking about sea, I did fish sea earlier this week, and I caught a new trophy that I don't have. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but just saying there might be a sea video coming out, so stay tuned for that. But no more yapping from me. Let's just wait and see if we can get another fish. If we can't, I'll see you guys at the dock. And while we were talking, a fish got on, of course. Sounds about right. Is he holding? Yes, he is holding, indeed. Nice. Of course. And this guy is very, very close to me, so I can't straight rod. Like you guys see, I'm looking as far down as I can. Can't really do anything, so we're just gonna have to wait for him to not hold, and then we can hopefully run him back. Another thing at this spot to keep a look at, by the way, is if you have a catfish on, make sure that you go this direction so that it's gonna go the other direction, because if they go this way and it's a trophy, it can be very, very annoying to get that thing in. So just saying that, so no one makes that mistake, because That's a very good way to lose a big cat or even a big trophy cat at that. So don't do that. Make it go to the right, because over there there's not really anything dangerous that can happen. As soon as it goes over there, you're pretty much fine. There we go, another 40, and why not a couple bonuses? Damn, okay. Fish just decided that they were really gonna bite today, huh? Very good, very good. Let's just run these two back as well then, and then we will see how much money we made. We made a lot of money now, since we're catching all these on bottom, so good extra money, which I need, because I need to buy new TIs. They're fucked, to say the least, so if Beluga starts running, I can't fish them, and I kind of want to fish Beluga when they run next time. So let's see here, 22 kilo, quickie relog, just do this, do that, can't do this all in one take, I'm wasting your time, get fucked. And we are back, there we go. Oh, yeah. Anyways, let's see how much money we made, and hopefully it's not gonna be 1,000 probably, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, 700, so not that much. Sadly, we only had 4 there in the beginning, and then it very much slowed down after that, but still a decent amount of money. We're at 39k now, so we are able to buy two TIs? Yeah, 2 TIs, which we need to buy 3, so need like 20k more silver, but that's not going to take too long to get. But that is going to be enough for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, let me know what I could do differently, and if you did, thank you. So not really much more to say than that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.